हाय एवरीवन, आज है 23 मई एंड शुक्रवार का दिन, क्लोजिंग सेशन ऑफ द वीक। तो आज के दिन देखो, प्लान कुछ एज सच बहुत तो एक तगड़ा प्लान नहीं है आज के दिन मार्केट में। रीजन बीइंग, देखो मार्केट इज अ देयर इज अ हाई प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट मार्केट कैन गो साइडवेज टुडे। तो ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट, क्योंकि मार्केट एक गैप अप के साथ नेगेटिविटी शो कर रहा है, देयर इज अ स्पेस इन द डाउन साइड फॉर द मार्केट, राइट? क्यों मैं कह रहा हूँ ऐसा? आई विल लेट यू एक्सप्लेन वंस आई टेक एनी काइंड ऑफ सेलिंग साइड ट्रेड। देखो, बायर्स कल के दिन, रैंडम बायर्स जो 2 बजे के बाद का मूव है, 2:40 के बाद का मूव है, यहाँ पर रैंडम बायर्स माइट हैव गॉट इनटू द मार्केट। आफ्टर रिमूविंग देम, मार्केट शुड डू सम काइंड ऑफ सस्टेनेंस और काइंड ऑफ फ्लैट इज ही ओपनिंग है। तो बीइंग मार्केट बीइंग साइडवेज टुडे इज अ हाई प्रोबेबल थिंग, राइट? तो उसके बेसिस पे जो सही थिंग, सही चीज बनती है, दैट इज टू अवॉइड ट्रेडिंग टुडे। So उसके उसके on the note of that, we will look how can we find the best kind of setups today, which will ensure that we are not going to be first, we are not going to be trapped anywhere, and second that where we can get fast momentum because we are today is a Friday session and Friday the IV is high because the IV is high and the time value is also high. So that's why there is a high possibility that premium would be moving very slow today. And looking at those rejection candles of the 5 minute, I am feeling like a sideways market only. Let's see. Negative candle show to किया है market ने बोलते ही साथ. So let me add the options premiums here. The options are pretty much high value today only. So for observation purpose, I will add one ATM of both one, and then I will add some strike price that if any setup got found, then we will add position to that. But the delta of those strike prices which I am adding for my execution are very less, means close to zero point 0.3. So I should be keeping in mind for the 100 points of move, I will be getting only 50 points. So let's see if market is in the mood of doing 100 points of move or not. Call option has lost its at the money value. That means there is a clear negativity in the first candle, which is ensured by the option premium also, as there is a high rejection from the put side. That means people would be buying heavily onto the put side. Means looking at the red candle, people would be desperately buying the put options. Say, if that got ensures, like in the this particular option also. So here a chance of getting a buy side trade becomes higher. Let's see, it will be counted as a first time pullback. So we'll be not entering into that. Let's see if we can, if this comes downside, then we can plan something. But it has gone from our hand. I'm adding the options in this also. Particularly, this one could be a great trade, but uh, I am a second time pullback trader, so I don't rush into the first time moves. So if I will be getting the target in the first time also, I'll be not that much happy. Let's see if market gives any opportunity for the buyers to enter or not. So clearly there is a point of decision here, the blue area that I have marked here, and that point will decide that कि यहाँ से फिर further trend क्या होने वाला है. Is it going to be a negative trend or is it going to be a positive trend? क्योंकि इसके इस एरिया से जैसा रिएक्शन रहेगा मार्केट का, that will be the deciding factor for future also. Is there any round number in Sensex and all? Definitely there is not. 200 का एक राउंड नंबर है. And उसके ब्रेकआउट के बाद there could be a possibility of rejection. No doubt this premium has gone from our hand because we are looking. देखो यहाँ पर लिया जा सकता था बट मैं जनरली फर्स्ट टाइम पे मतलब बिलीव नहीं करता. So that's why. And Bank Nifty has also shown rejection candle on the first place and then after showing some sort of bullishness after the closing price breakdown because there is a strong support zone in the Bank Nifty. So from this area only Bank Nifty is being positive. But keep in mind that this positivity is onto the three of all indexes. So I'll be looking that 200 पे क्या reaction रहता है market. अगर यहाँ से rejection लेता है then we can plan for buying. If heavy rejection got visible here, then we will be planning for buying. Other than that, buying side plan is not there. देखो ठीक है सेलिंग का एक शॉर्ट टर्म ट्रेंड है. रिजेक्शन कैंडल पे वो लोग निकल गए होंगे जो बायर्स यहाँ पर कल के दिन बैठे भी होंगे अगर रैंडम कुछ. तो ठीक लग रहा है सारी चीजें ठीक है. ओके एंड मार्केट हैज शोन रिजेक्शन particularly at 200. But here in the pullback setup itself, the gap becomes very low. What do I mean by that? क्योंकि यहाँ पर एक छोटा सा रिजेक्शन दिखाया मार्केट ने आफ्टर दैट शोइंग कंटिन्यूएशन. तो इतने रिजेक्शन में बाय करेंगे तो स्टॉप लॉस प्लेसिंग प्लेस विल बी very not so good, right? Today can be a trending move also because वीकली टाइम फ्रेम पे अगर मार्केट को एक ऐसा कैंडल क्लोज कराना है क्योंकि अभी ये कैंडल ऐसा है. अगर ऐसा कराना है मार्केट को आज के दिन तो एक ट्रेंडिंग आज के दिन बाइंग मूव देखने को मिल सकता है. तो यहाँ पर सारी चीजें कुछ मुझे 1 मिनट के कैंडल पे सेलिंग के साइड में थोड़ा कंफर्मेशन मिला है. What about Bank Nifty? So Bank Nifty has also broken out to 55,000. I think the space that needs to be filled out. जो मैं बात कर रहा था कि ये जो कैंडल वीकली टाइम फ्रेम पे बना है ये थोड़ा सा डाउन साइड में वीक छोड़ के बना है. तो इस वीक को अगर फिल करना है मार्केट को दैट मीन्स इट कुड कम डाउन एंड दिस इज द हाई प्रोबेबिलिटी सेटअप ऑफ सेलिंग साइड. Let's see if any good set of forms only, then we will enter. So I think market has planned कि रिजेक्शन टाइप का ही कैडल बनाएगा वो. Let's say I'm expecting a market removal of random bias over any point. If that happens, then we will enter. Otherwise, I will let the market go. Bank Nifty has not moved yet, and it's taking support from the CPR itself. Look, the problem becomes here is 55,000 का जो राउंड नंबर है, उसके ऊपर ऊपर जितना रहेगा मार्केट, एंड अगर मूव नहीं करता हायर साइड में, then that will be a seller zone. क्यों मैं ऐसा कह रहा हूँ? क्योंकि अच्छा चलो, बैंक निफ्टी में साइकोलॉजी ये भी बन सकती है कि, एंड दिस इज नॉट लाइक कि, देखो बैंक निफ्टी में साइकोलॉजी क्या बन सकती है कि दोनों इंडेक्सेस ने मूव करना स्टार्ट कर दिया एंड बैंक निफ्टी इज लैगिंग बिहाइंड, तो पीपल विल बी टेकिंग पोजीशंस देयर आल्सो. आई मे ऐड सम अदर पुट ऑप्शंस आल्सो. जो मैंने ऐड किया था उसका तो वैल्यू, इंटरेस्टिंग वैल्यू नहीं है अभी कुछ. So we are clearly against the direction of trend. So let's take the risk on the put side here. So let me wait a little bit. FOMO में यहाँ पे buy नहीं करना. If this turns out to be a rejection candle, and problematic बन सकता है situation. अच्छा, इसका नेगेटिविटी तो शो कर दिया है मार्केट में. दैट मीन्स कहीं ना कहीं चांस तो दे रहा है फॉर अस टू बाय. Sit into the direction of buy. तो ट्रेंड के ऑपोजिट में जाना is something that I don't like at all. ठीक है, तो अभी इसी इसी कारण से मैं पुट में थोड़ा सा कन्विंस नहीं हो पा रहा हूँ. नो डाउट यहाँ पर रिजेक्शन शो हुआ है मार्केट पे. So you can have the position in call option only. Definitely the stop loss becomes a little bit higher. let's not wait a bit. ठीक है, तो I have the position right now into the call option. अगर रॉन्ग होते हैं यहाँ पर तो कब होंगे? जब यहाँ पर लो ब्रेकडाउन हो जाएगा इस प्रीमियम का, नहीं तो कंटिन्यूएशन में हमें टारगेट मिल सकता है। सिंपल सेटअप, ठीक है। लेट मी प्लेस इट टू लेट मी प्लेस द स्टॉप लॉस आल्सो। Place the stop loss successfully also, and let's see what market does here. To the point that the buying trend continues, that is something that we shouldn't be worried about. उसके बाद थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लमेटिक हो सकता है, और ऑल्सो और एक थिंग, दो तीन बातें यहाँ पर कंसर्निंग हो सकती है, क्योंकि यहाँ ये एक ओटीएम ऑप्शन है, तो उसमें उसके कारण भी थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है। So for it doing 10 points of move, the spot needs to move close to 30 points. So that is something to be concerned about. Other than that, अगर मैग्नेट भी सपोर्ट कर गया, then we can find this previous day high, previous to previous day, or previous day high breakout also, right? But let's see, possibilities are there, but we need to be cautious about the premiums and all also. अच्छी जगह पे अगर पकड़ते देन इट विल बी वेरी फाइन, लेकिन ठीक है, अभी भी कोई एक रॉन्ग प्लेस नहीं है। स्टॉप लॉस इज ऑन टू दिस लो विच इज वेरी फेयर। आई एम होपिंग दैट ओनली कि आज का मार्केट थोड़ा सा टैपी ना बने। अगर ट्रैफिक बनता है देन दैट इज समथिंग टू बी वरीड अबाउट। Look, spot is going fair enough. Okay, so premium lasted, I think. Okay, fair enough. So we have onto a premium, जिसको कि हम अगर एटीएम बनाने की कोशिश करें, एट द मनी बनाने की कोशिश करें, which is 950, तो 950 तक का तो मोमेंटम नहीं होगा, बट okay, if I am getting 800 breakout also, that will be fine. क्योंकि previous day का हाई तो ब्रेकआउट हो चुका है, and there is a setup of if previous day high breakout happens, then you have to sell. ऐसा एक setup definitely है market में। Let's see, in the next 10 minutes I will getting to know that what would probably be the next case scenario. And till that point, अगर निफ्टी अगर 800 पे जाता है, then Sensex will also touch 400, और मे बी इट कैन डू द ब्रेकआउट ऑल्सो, बट यहाँ पर एक थोड़ा सा हर्डल बनेगा मार्केट के लिए ऑन द प्रीवियस डे हाई, that should be getting cleared. Other than that, if that happens, then it will be very fair enough to for the market to move till the closing price of previous to previous day. So as per this OTM option, if something somewhere close to 30, 30 to 35.6, I am getting right now. That means as per this OTM option, spot has already moved 30 points, uh, 90 points in our direction. So for which we could be seeing the potential targets also, but because this is an OTM option, so that's why I'm being a little bit cautious here. And if I'm wishing this to become ATM, then on that particular thing, it will be very waitful scenario also, because 700 will be 760 to 950 move will be somewhere close to 200 points of move. And that to happen in a intraday scenario is something that I am not wishing right now. Let's see. I will be planning to look on basis of this premium. If I am getting, let me look something. Things are looking fair in. So I have modified this to 138 because things are looking pretty fair in 15 minutes. And so just before 800, which is 788, tak, at least I am expecting the move. But one thing should be kept in mind कि stretch एक लिमिट तक ही हो सकता है मार्केट. And because this is a OTM option, one particular retracement could dent us more than one particular stretch. Also, Sensex में 400 का breakout almost हो चुका है, and it is very close to 500. So expectations of 500 breakout would be not a bad decision. And in the Friday session, it is not very much likely that you will get hurted a lot. Just if if this turns out to be, if this is not an OTM option, right, then it will be very good for us to think that yes, we cannot get trapped here. But because it is, so उसमें थोड़ा सा stop loss वगैरह को ठीक से अगर नहीं मैनेज किया जाता, then it will hurt. Also, Bank Nifty is not supporting, man. Bank Nifty has not yet started the move. So thinking from that perspective also, in the next 4 minutes, if the stretch does not happen in this premium, then we have to see the particular उसी चीजें सारी looking good on particular 15 minutes. प्रीवियस डे हाई पे देखो सेलिंग अगर लोग कर रहे होंगे बिकॉज इट हैज ब्रोकन आउट है, तो उसमें भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी हमें. So I think till the point it does not stretch itself to the high of this particular option of today, which is till the point it does not stretch itself to 131, तब तक थोड़ा सा concerning तो रहेगा, because it is not an regular option, right? It is an par OTM option, means it will show a theta of or delta of zero point 0.3. I think it is not going to happen in next 2 minutes. We might have to wait for a particular next candle of this to wait. Or I may not greed so much and place it to just at 20 points and let the market go. So fair enough, it is going right now. If if in the next 120 seconds or 1.20 minutes, if the stretch sustains there, we could probably see our target also. So that should be happening in next 50 seconds. So if not, then next candle closing के साथ एक जो stretch मिलेगा उसमें I think most probably we should get the point. Sensex में 500 का breakout till this point नहीं हुआ है अभी तक, and but Nifty has a gap for 800. It is too close, but not giving us the hit. Let's not be greedy right now. And देखो possibly एक जो retracement आएगा उसमें we have to face a dent right now. उसके बाद जाके कहीं एक stretch further देखने को मिल सकता है. But also the target that I am expecting, which is of 780, वो हो चुका है already. And Bank Nifty has right now started giving us some good chunk of move, but it is showing resistance from particular 55 to 100. That is something looks very lucrative to me, because it is something that is unexpected. Means if that happens, then particular further extension we could expect from market. I have changed this to 142 here, because once there will be a further stretch momentum, then it will not gonna be till that point only. let's feel that we have to, देखो थोड़ा सा exertion price में दिखने को मिल रहा है. So let be letting it to be at our regular target only because थोड़ा सा exertion देखने को मिला price में. देखते हैं, I think we should go till this, but whatever ratio reward that we are expecting from this particular trade, we have got that successfully. So fair enough only because Sensex has already broken out 500 and there is a few gap left for Nifty to break out this particular 24,800. On top of that, if you are greeding for more and more, then it will not something that market will go get you smoothly. And if you can notice that 142 is not achieved on premium high, so if no, there is no doubt that it can stretch itself and it will break out this. But if you are getting your RR with less cleanliness, means if you are getting the particular requirement fulfilled with a less hecticness, why you shouldn't be opting for that? Right? So let's see if this goes, then I will update you. Otherwise, I'll be looking for any kind of observation into the market. So the premium took 10 minutes more to reach at the particular target level. But one thing that I don't know at that point of execution is if it is taking resistance just before 800 means there is a high chance that people would be not getting the chance to sell here. So that's why I'm not sure about the liquidity that someone will get on the higher side. But yes, it has got some liquidity and it has taken resistance again from 800. So one thing for sure, it will gonna extend more. No doubt you can think that why I shouldn't be waiting for 24,950 option to become ATM because there is something that I have learned from this week is hoping is something that is fair enough, but waiting for RR is something that you shouldn't be doing at any cost. So ensuring that yes, I am getting that particular thing is something that I have done today. No doubt it has gone till 148, which is R 1 is to 4 RR. But above that is something I am expecting. No doubt I have not booked that much of particular amount, but who knows that after taking resistance here, if this turns out to be this or it will turn out to be negative because there is already previously high and around number of 800 market close to. I know that there could be a breakout of 800, but waiting till that is something different because I pretty know that it is an OTM option and any kind of retracement will give us a dent more than what ATM could do. So that's why we to exit that. So let's see if it takes resistance here. I think it will be very probable that it will not retrace the premium that much, and after that it can give the breakout. But fair enough. Let's see. Let us go. So as planned, market has taken resistance after the breakout of 800. यहाँ पर it has troubled for close to 25 minutes. After that, given a breakout. So no one could ever thought of holding this, seeing the 25 minutes of trouble into the position. So if you have that much of capacity to hold, then you could probably get this kind of move also. But you are not here for one day's jackpot, right? You are here for long term. So if you are thinking from that perspective, then holding on to risk to reward is something that we should not be lacking on, right? So देखो यहाँ पर 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for close to 25 minutes. Premium has also troubled us. उसके बाद it has given breakout, but no worries. I'm not very guiltful about that. I missed this breakout because I know I don't have that much of courage to hold an OTM option to become it ITM. So if closely here, it became a little bit of slight OTM. From a far OTM to a slight OTM, it has already been. But to, to it become that ATM or ITM, it is necessary to for the spot to break out 950. So holding till that is something needs high guts. So which I don't think I have now developed yet. But let's see how the momentum goes because I am expecting 25,000 breakout today because people would be thinking that अगर कहीं पे retracement हो जाए then I will buy, but market will not give the chance. And also the people who are reversal traders would be thinking that every retracement that market will यहाँ से fall. So उनके वजह से market को liquidity मिलती जाएगी upper side or it will go like hell till 25,000 I think what. So let's see if that goes or not.